Hi guys, welcome back to DeFi Daily. Today we're going to talk about a possible default risk for your own cryptos. Because this market situation is not only difficult because you are seeing that the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum and all the cryptos is going down. But it's something else, something that you should take in account and you should defend yourself. Because even if until a couple of months ago you were thinking that your cryptos were secure, the reality is that at this point they could not be anymore, and I will explain to you exactly what do I mean. And I want to add also, guys, remember that this market situation is really dangerous, and one thing that you should never do is trying to shave yourself while looking at the chart. Just the other day I was looking to this chart, and for some reason I mistaken the time frame, and I put 4 hours, and I saw this big green candle, something that was so surprising for me that unfortunately, as you can see, my eyebrow has gone. And the problem is that I was shaving, I was having my razor blade into my hands, and due to the surprise, my eyebrow has gone. Anyway, I'm joking, but always remember, don't look at the chart, especially into the bear market, if the price of Ethereum, Bitcoin, and all the market is in a bear market. Okay guys, so let's start immediately because we have a lot of things to talk about. They are really important. Just before to start, guys, let me say that this channel is about educational content and nothing has to be intended as a financial advice. If you want to invest in anything, that's great, but do always your own research first. And yes, guys, if you enjoy this content, remember to subscribe to the channel, remember to leave a big thumbs up, and also leave a comment. In this way, you are helping me, you are also helping my poor eyebrow, and you are also helping other people to retrieve this kind of content. So guys, if you do it, I will really appreciate it. Okay guys, so let's start immediately. So what's going on into the market? We have just completed the 11th, so we had something like 11 weeks red. We have never seen something like that. As you can see, if we try to take from here, it's 77 days that we are going down. Unfortunately, that's not a major risk because until we are just losing 40% of our portfolio, but we are still holding our cryptos, we are still fine. Obviously, we are not happy to see our wallet balance going down. But on the other side, we are still holding our cryptos. The main risk is that in this market situation, different players can go through a default. This is something that we have seen already with Celsius that has been locking your cryptos that you have inside their app and you can't withdraw them. That's a major limit. You can even swap them. That's something that is really dangerous into this market condition. And unfortunately, that's not the only case. We have seen 3 Arrows Capital that is doing the same. We have seen also another player like Babel Finance that is blocking also in this case all the withdrawals. We are seeing other players like Voyager Digital that are in difficulties. And that's something that not many people are talking about. In this case, they have found a solution with Alameda. But the point is that that's the signal that the market is really struggling. So this means that any centralized exchange can suffer from this market situation and can go through a default any moment soon. Because the point is that, yes, right now we have just reached around $900 for 1 ETH. The point is that what will happen if the price of ETH is going even farther down? In that case, also other protocols, other apps, other companies will start suffering and will be at risk of going through a default. And in that moment, it is possible to see that they will decide to stop withdrawals. I want to show you also something else because that's something that is not affecting only centralized exchanges. In this case, for example, we are having a Bancor that is a DeFi protocol, a DEX, where you can swap, you can add liquidity and so on, that has become famous, that has received a lot of hype in the last couple of months due to the version 3 that has just been released, plus the opportunity to receive a full impermanent loss protection. Unfortunately, starting from yesterday, they have decided to stop this impermanent loss protection. I'm showing you this statement. I will leave also the link of this statement into the description below, for the simple reason that is the demonstration that anything can happen, anything can change any moment soon. Even if you were thinking that you were using Bancor protocol, adding liquidity there because you will receive an impermanent loss protection, the reality is that this can change any moment soon. At the end, you can finish without having this protection. Or in other cases, like on Celsius, you can end without having the possibility to swap, to withdraw your own cryptos. And it's not ended here because the whole market is suffering. In this case, for example, we are having an announcement by Bybit, that is a big centralized exchange that is allowing you to use derivatives, buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. And they are going through a major reorganization because their costs are increasing too fast comparing to the real revenue and to the real profit. And that's something that we have seen already with Coinbase, for example. It is cutting off something like 18% of the workforce. And the reason is because into this market condition that is suffering so much, the price is going down, many protocols, many applications, many companies are not receiving anymore the same revenue stream that they were receiving previously. This means that for them, they are having less revenues, less profits, and they can't afford anymore the kind of structure that they were affording just until a couple of months ago. And that's the major risk at this point. The reality is that in the moment when we are having such volatile market with a downtrend, so we are liking into a bear market, nothing is safe. Even something that you were considering safe until a moment ago, right now it is much more dangerous. We have seen different services that are blocking withdrawal. About it, I want to also specify that it's not completely true, the news that came out just a couple of days ago about Binance, that they are blocking all the withdrawals for Bitcoin. Yes, they have been stopping for a couple of hours Bitcoin on the Bitcoin blockchain, but they were still allowing you to withdraw them into the Binance Smart Chain or as an ERC20 on Ethereum. And I want to specify it because remember that at this time, many news will come out and most of them are not true. And that's not important because it doesn't change the fact that this market condition is really risky, that no company is 100% secure, even if they are big. Personally, I still believe that Binance is decently safe, but on the other side, we should know that nothing is 100% secure right now because this volatile market can change everything. So how can we defend ourselves? First of all, it's much better to use something decentralized for the simple reason that something that is decentralized is something that you still own the rights on your cryptos. That's the reason why, for example, I'm using the Ledger. I'm presenting you the Ledger because that's something that I'm using. If you want to also buy it one, you can find my referral link into the description below. But you can use whatever you want. There is the Razor one. There are many other hard wallet. The hard wallet is for sure the most safe solution at this point. But obviously you can choose any other wallet. It is also not a hard wallet, but you can use it on, could be the Wirex wallet, could be your MetaMask, could be a Trust wallet, or any wallet that you are using. Obviously, each wallet is having a different level of security, and that's something that you should be aware. But on the other side, remember that if you are having your cryptos into your wallet, you are the only owner of it. In the moment when you are using a centralized exchange like Celsius, but it applies also the same also for Coinbase or Binance, in that moment, you are not anymore owning them. You are giving the custody to someone else, and this person can decide for the future of your cryptos and can even decide to stop withdrawals. And that's something that is really dangerous into this market condition, because if you want to be ready, if you want to react fast, what you need is the full availability of your cryptos. On the other side, even if you are looking for the long term, having your cryptos into your wallet and not into a centralized exchange, it is better, because for the simple reason that you don't have to worry for a possible default. of Celsius or any other company. On the other side, there is also a shadow part, the more risky part connected to owning your cryptos. And it is related to the fact there is no customer support. If you are losing your phrase key, you will not have anymore the ability to access to your wallet. Plus, remember that there are many people that are trying to scam you. So be aware of it and try to defend yourself. Pay attention. Don't click on links that you don't know the origin. Don't use the apps that you don't know if they are secure or not. Try to stay safe. Into this market condition, there are not so many opportunities to make money. It is much better to try to stay safe, to reduce the risk, and to try to find a way out for the next future. So what I want to say through this video is that, guys, remember, the market has changed completely. Many protocols will die. And unfortunately, also many funds, many companies, many centralized applications will die. And the point is that you don't have any kind of certainty that the funds that are inside your centralized exchange like Celsius are safe, or you will be able to withdraw them. If you don't like to use a hard wallet or any other decentralized wallet because you are thinking that it's too difficult, at least remember, try to diversify your holdings. Don't use a single centralized exchange, because if you were all in into Celsius just because you felt in love with the good APY, because they were offering a good APY, in that case, you are simply out of the market. It is much better to use different kinds of applications in order to defend yourself of cases like this one. So first of all, guys, if it's possible, it's much better to own your cryptos into your decentralized wallet. Could be a hard wallet or any other kind of wallet that you would like to use. On the other side, if you for some reason you don't want to use this kind of solutions, at least remember to diversify your holdings into different kind of centralized exchanges. Because as we have seen into this video, we are having companies, protocols like Celsius, Voyager, Bancor, that they are changing their rules because they are not able to afford anymore this kind of situation. On the other side, even more healthy companies are trying to change how to approach the market, going through a reorganization like Bybit or Coinbase and so on. So stay safe and be aware that this market condition could be really risky. Guys, let me know how are you defending your cryptos, if you are using a hard wallet, if you are still using some centralized exchange, which one are you preferring? Let me know what you think. And I will see you tomorrow with another video, guys. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and leave a big thumbs up, drop a comment, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye, guys.